Test 1, 2. Okay. Okay. So I know I said I'd be back when there's something interesting. Well, I didn't expect something interesting to be immediately after that previous video, but here we are. Something interesting has just happened. Yep, that's an eye. So the Xenon have launched an all-out attack against the Terrans. Surprise, surprise, I know. And they... I don't think they've started flooding out of Thraka's Cascade yet or not, but I have solutions for any number of Ks and Is that pop out there or in Haktiva, so the only weak point really is Getsufun. So I've just stopped position defense and restarted position defense, and then changed over the monitor to supply fleet. And now all the Xenon capital ships you could want in one nice little area. And then all of their backup. They got a little sidetracked with the Terran right there, but there's even more ships coming. So this is going to be a fun little, this is going to be an interesting little fight. I'll try to capture some of it. I want to get a live stream view of the eye. So I'll watch this fight real quick. And these are all my ships intercepting here. Actually, let's see if I can get in the Astrid. Well, I suppose I could fly the Astrid around too. What's in internal storage? What's on the top then? The Dragon's also in internal storage. The Dragon's not set up to fight. I'll go fly around with the Astrid to see
Entering system.
what I can
Getsufune.
do.
Astrid.
Hello.
So if the Xenon keep up this level of intensity, I might have to pull all of my forces back and let the Terrans deal with it. But I did set up just in case there was a large attack that was going to happen. And the Xenon had been building up for quite a while to launch that many Ks and Is out, or at least one eye out. That's the second eye that's made it out into the universe that I know of. And there's still one eye lurking around. The eye got taken out. Whoa. Well, I do have really dangerous ships.
M.
Bad situation.
Explosion imminent. Explosion imminent.
I can't believe how completely outclassed all of these eyes, or this eye and all these Ks were. This is kind of awesome.
Stop it!
P.
I won't let you get away with that. Send help.
Explosion imminent.
I'll erase you.
M.
Why are you shooting me?
M.
Oh, there comes a fresh K.
I do not seem to have taken more than superficial damage.
So the Astrid should be
M.
excellent here because of all the extra turrets it has, and they're not
M.
boron turrets. The Astrid turrets are actually much stronger than regular turrets too, the beams.
Split squash you.
Plus, I mean, the shield's ridiculous too.
That was a bad move.
But if I just stop right here and then try to vacuum up all the stuff.
Terrible.
I'll probably get shot to death, but... Oh, there's 2 fresh Ks that just popped in.
I can't believe I let myself get hit by a machine. Split smash this machine.
Oh, there's 4 Ks left. How are we doing on ships? Actually, surprisingly good.
All is lost.
The Xenon never stood a chance, I guess. Those blast mortars putting in work. I lost a Kurokami. Huh? Interesting. There's more arrows.
Thank you.
You make a big mistake.
This machine's starting to get
Requesting immediate
backup.
Those Ks aren't very heavily defended against fighters either. So they will get torn to shreds. The amount of Ks coming through though is ridiculous.
P.
Ooh,
Xenon spotted.
okay, that hurt. Direct hit by a graviton turret didn't even shake the shields on the Astrid. Because the shield regen rate is too high. I don't want to sit there and take hits from it, but
You're in for it.
this ship is ridiculous.
Superficial damage only.
And if this ship gets destroyed, I could just pay another 50 mil and get it, another one, so it's not a big deal. Oh, the Terrans even decided to join the fight.
I won't let you get
Thank
away
you.
with that.
P. Explosion imminent.
Smash this machine.
Danger.
Oh yeah.
Requesting immediate backup.
Those K's never stood a chance.
Thank you.
We're just tearing these ships apart. Actually,
Explosion
I'm really
imminent.
surprised at how good that is. Having all those fighters. Although I did deck them all out with combat engine Mark IVs and blast mortars, so they should be really good. Which they are. They're tearing through this. Actually, I'm gonna give the Astrid a command.
Hello. We have new orders. Navigation!
This machine's fighting well. You in trouble now.
There we go. I'll even tell the Dragon Raider to get in on this.
Explosion imminent.
I'll just enjoy the scenery while the Astrid just floats around the battlefield, salvage, collects all the stuff. That Xenon's like, nope, I'm getting out of here.
You're going to die.
Splits make you pay.
You have to hit split more than that. You're wrecking my shields.
Explosion imminent.
And those Ks just keep coming, and they are way outmatched. Although they did take out the Terran Okinawa. Or, I think that's an Okinawa trade ship. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna lose the Astrid. Nah.
Hull
Taking hull damage. Yeah, it's already a little too late. You need to change orders to escape. I think that's the only thing I can do for
damaged. Ejecting.
it. No, I just lost the Astrid.
Emergency eject successful.
You have to hit split more than that.
That's okay though. I got all the mods from it.
Split make you pay for that.
I thought the Astrid would totally be fine. Oh well.
Get lost.
There's another
I.
eye. Oh boy. Get to see the Moira put in some work.
Explosion imminent.
So all the explosions are dealing slight hull damage because the shields aren't strong enough on these small ships. Which I think is, it's kind of ridiculous that the large ships explode and deal damage to these small ships. And with how unintelligent the AI is at piloting these and knowing that ships explode deal damage like that, that the large ship shouldn't deal damage. It seems how unintelligent the ships are at handling themselves. It would save a lot of ships.
Get lost.
But there's a mod for that, so
Have to hit split more than that.
maybe eventually during a modded playthrough I'll be able to do that. Well, are you actually gonna shoot your guns at the...
It's bad.
There we go. I mean, it makes sense I'm losing Barracudas to the eye,
Split make you pay for
because
that.
Barracudas are painfully slow. The shield regen is insane, but they're so slow that it doesn't matter.
Split wipe you out.
Whereas this Moira, devilishly fast. And the Ares are kind of sluggish too, so it makes sense that those get wiped out. Let's see here, still got all the Irukandjis. Barracuda's not doing so hot. Still got all the Moiras. The Balalores and Chimeras are putting in work.
Split destroy you.
That wasn't your best move.
I love seeing the Deadeye in the background, knowing that I was the one that caused all that, or my fleets were. All that wreckage is me. The Terrans would not have been able to stave off of that big of an attack. There's no way.
Suck vacuum.
The Intervention Corps was definitely not going to respond to this attack in time. Actually, they should be responding now. Or showing up soon. Well, at least attempting to.
Explosion imminent.
Get off
You're in
me.
trouble now.
As another eye pops through. That's the third, and there's a fourth. 3 and 4
You're making a
eyes.
big mistake.
How much more are they going to
Get
send?
me out of here.
4 eyes against the Terrans. That's impressive. Alright, I kind of got an idea of how
You were
the
expected
Moira fares.
peaceably.
See if I can get on like a slower, different ship. A ball of lure would be cool to fly around on. Where are the Chimeras? Oh, the Dragon Raiders doing collecting drops. There's a Chimera.
Explosion imminent.
Let's board a Chimera. 5 forward-firing blast mortars. This will be your heavy dive bomber, but also that's fast. Well, this is my heavy dive bomber, I should say.
You've had it now.
You know what? I'm impressed, actually. Yeah, not being able to turn very good keeps it locked on and shooting.
Get off me.
Might as well just eject.
Explosion imminent.
And another cake comes through. Anyway, I guess that'll mop up that'll be the large fleet battle I wasn't expecting. Well, I shouldn't say I wasn't expecting. I did tell them to attack. I just didn't expect a large fleet from the Xenon because we had been keeping them contained pretty well. Alright, it looks like me being here is having some unintended consequences. Being over here, that should help everything else out. Oh, it looks like the Terran Intervention Corps finally noticed that something big was going down. Right on their home turf. And they have taken over Savage Spur 2 for the resources. Let's see what we got here. The methane's huge in this system, so yeah, it makes sense that they want it. Helium, hydrogen, methane, Nvidium. Well, Nvidium you can just discount, but it has all the things they want. So yeah, taking that system over makes sense. Oh no, I've lost my Astrid. I guess I'll have to go get another one for another 50 mil. So I bet lots of people would be like, "Oh no, you sided with the bad guys on the North River thing." Well, did I? I can always go back to. I can just go back to one of the North River brothers and ask him for another Astrid. And I mean, money literally means nothing to me now. In this game, that is. Because, you know, in that short amount of time, the Heretics End Dwarf has already made 30 mil. And it hasn't been like, I don't know, 20 minutes? I think the Grand Exchange is ready with the, or it finally built the fab on it. Oh, wait. Okay, well, I have a whole lot to do to get this station ready to go. So I will go start doing that. I just wanted to get the combat out because that was pretty cool.